Sentient Sessions caught back in session. I have a message for you. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? No, are you really ready for it though? Are you ready for it? I keep forgetting to tell y'all I be doing readings, and I don't know why I be doing that, but I be doing readings. Like, you can go in my description and I offer readings. And my email is there. So that being said, but I don't know what energy I'm about to read, but for me personally, I feel like I'm in a really good space. Life has been really nice. Of course, some aspects is always gonna need work, but I've been feeling good. I've been feeling great. And I'm just gonna pull, I think that I'm going to start with a spiritual awakening card, because that's a lot of the energy that I'm picking up. Like, it's really like me really gauging where I am in my journey and where I used to be. And yeah, it's been really good. It's been really good, really great. It's been really good, really great. Like, since 2020. Like, since 2019. I've been really like, there's like a full circle thing going on with 2019 for me. And I'm grateful for it. 2 cards came out. Or is it 3? These cards is thick. They're thick. The law of healing. We started talking, transform your trauma, transform your life. Yeah, baby. There's a lot of things that I've worked on since 2019 that I feel I see. And, it's always a journey. You're always doing things. You're always in experiences, out of experiences. But I really love who I have become. And I love it for me. I love who I've become for me. And how safe I make me feel now. So the law of power, remember the truth of who you are. These is the line. I don't feel like I'm just going to stop the reading with those cards though, because I feel like I might read a situation. But right now, the energy is just like of like a lot of inner work, or like where inner work has brought you. And what more needs to be worked on. For me personally, it's trust issues. I have no problem admitting that. For me, I need to work on trust issues. Like, I trust myself, but there's an issue that has been coming up in my life where there's a very specific situation where I will not believe anything anybody tells me. Like, unless, like, in every situation, I'm gonna trust myself, but when it comes to a very specific aspect of my life, like, they can be like, someone could be talking to me and it's like everything that they say sounds like it's a lie. Even like, I don't believe in this area of my life people can be real. But I usually know I'm good at, like, it's just the thing, something I need to work on with myself, because when I learn to trust myself more, and it's opening and reopening a lot of wounding around me not trusting myself in similar situations. And the more I trust myself and I'm really solid on what I'm feeling, the better. Like, I only am able to do this because of how much I trust myself. I'm only able to pick up on energy because of how much I trust myself. I've moved through situations because of how I trust myself, So there's no reason that this area would be my downfall. You know what I'm saying? But that's a message for somebody. You know what I'm saying? We all align. We all on similar paths. I have no issue being vulnerable with y'all, and I'm really learning to sit with that too. Like, this is what I do. How I do this is by sharing me and sharing aspects of me that I don't feel no shame about. I'm not gonna share nothing that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable. So there's stories I may share. There's experiences I may share. There's situations I'm in that I may share. Some things I be keeping to myself if I don't feel too confident about it. Like, I know how to protect my weak spots. So I don't have to do nothing like nobody else. I like to talk about my personal feelings and evolution, because I have a lot of things that I've been working on, and I'm really proud of myself for where I am, and I'm seeing just how much more work there is to do too. So we got the law of healing. Transform your trauma. Ooh, baby, Lord. The law of healing, transform your trauma, transform your life. And also, the more I trust myself, the more flow I invite into my life. You know, we overcomplicate things with the overthinking. We know. You know. You may be overthinking it, but you know. You're overthinking it because in some aspects, your actions may be received in a way that you may not want it to be received or perceived. But at the end of the day, you are living this life for you and with you in mind. Damn, my leg is hurting. Hold on. You live in this life for you and with you in mind. So the law of healing. You know, it's crazy. My leg is hurting. It's making me want to stop doing the reading. But like, what? I'm not going to do that because I'm in flow. And it's a very random, sometimes that happens to me when I'm meditating, where I will feel this very random pain that will make me want to stop meditating. But it's like, bro, I'm meditating. I am getting my mind right. And that's how I'm feeling right now. Like tapping in and then feeling like I want to stop because I'm probably going to read an energy that may not want to be read. But I'm going to do it. So, the universal law of healing. Transform your trauma, transform your life. All healing is done through the revealing of truth. You have been endowed with ooh, baby. We're going to go back. We're going to do it again. We're going to reread it. Okay? And we're going to read it with some conviction. All healing is done through the revealing of truth. You have been endowed with an innate healer within. All dis-ease. Everything is so alarmed. Oh no, stop. Don't ever, no. I was not being offensive. That just came out my mouth. That was something that came out my mouth. I was not being offensive. It was not tongues. It was just me being me and making noises. Okay. So all dis-ease is the misalignments with Mother Nature and universal law. Negativity, toxicity, and stress are all the indicators of the misuse of your divine power. Do you see how I keep getting distracted? I'm going to stop getting distracted. I'm going to allow the message to flow how it's supposed to, but distraction might come up in the reading. So, yeah. Misuse of your divine power. So negativity, toxicity, and stress are all the indicators of the misuse of your divine power. The truth is that you are not your body. You have a body. There's only perfect health because the body is a perfect reflection of the use of energy individually, collectively, and cosmically. Trauma is the key to unlocking the wisdom within. Transmute the energy from your traumas that are embedded upon the DNA and unlock the divine physician within. This one is an interesting card. I've never pulled this card before, but it's a very interesting card. Wow, I like this. Healing is done through the revealing of truth. It is time to redirect your energy to love, connection, and expression. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to awaken out of the amnesic state and remember who you are. You are endowed with infinite intelligence and innate healing. A lot of my inner healing has done a lot for me physically. Honestly, a lot of my physical stuff has led to me healing within. Like whenever my body feels away, like even with my thigh paining me right now, it's not paining no more. It was like a sharp, weird pain. I'm gonna look it up. Well, I'm gonna look it up spiritually because I've realized, and this is not to dismiss anything with medical, like, you know, we are still humans and we are still living a human life. But when I look up things spiritually or like look up what's stored in that part of my body and I start to work on that, I've understood like, oh my God, like everything is connected. Like our mind, bodies, and souls, our spiritual body is connected to our mental body, is connected to our emotional body, which is connected to our physical body, you know? So it all happens like that. So journal in action. Go within and do an affirmative mind treatment, aka divine prayer. Love me some prayer. Expand your mind until you have a perception shift in your health. Expect a miracle. So someone may be dealing with something that requires a little bit of inner work, a little bit of inner expansion. Transmute the energy from your traumas that are embedded upon the DNA. First of all, you can transmute it and it'll change your life. It's like I call in the energy of the opposite of what I am used to, and I allow myself to move through the fears. Because what happens, like with me talking about my life, I'm experiencing some fears that is coming with new experiences. And I'm not going to run from new experiences. I want to learn how to not feel so much fear and how to allow interesting things to happen and not to move in areas where I'm used to and actually approach the unfamiliar, because what I'm calling into my life is unfamiliar. And I trust the flow of life because life has guided me steadily, if not slowly, if not fast, steadily, in a way that would make sense to me in order to help me heal from experiences. Life has been steady. So when I need rest, life will call in rest, and I have to listen in order to know how to create more comfortable rest. And all these skills I developed from all these different spaces and time are helping me to be more steady. So now things aren't so extreme or polarized. I can just have experiences and go along with it, flow with it, because the only time I don't trust myself or is when I fight the flow when I don't trust myself. So there's something you need to connect. You need to connect with your body a bit more. And then the law of power. The law of power. The law of power. Remember the truth of who you are. This law states that there is an immeasurable life force that has the ability to move mountains, part the seas, and create miracles. You are this life force. Deep within is an unlimited power for good, and you are it. You have the capability to direct, influence, and inspire all living things. And you have the ability to invert it and cause massive destruction. This is the axiom that you are life and that you have the power to impact the world positively or negatively. The extent to which you awaken to the truth of who you are is the extent to which you will experience your divine power. Awaken the oracle within. Have you ever experienced feeling powerless in an area of your life? The moment you hand your power over to anything in the external world is the moment you will experience feeling disempowered. It is time to wake up and remember who you are and the power within. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to take back your power and decide to live a life, decide to live a totally faith-driven life. You are the force. Journal in action. Take one bold action towards your dreams. Get out your comfort zone today. What we doing? We aligning. What we doing? We sharing. What we doing? We connecting. We flowing. Yeah, like, let me tell you, like, life is going to test the fuck out of you. And there's going to be a replaying of situations in which you feel disempowered sometimes in order for you to learn more and understand how to maneuver it better. You know, like maybe you are maybe you're doing something that makes you uncomfortable for a second time. There's some things I said I would never do again. Like the second job that I had was a job that I said I'm not going back to. And I did. And I went there and I was like, what am I here for? And I stopped because I went back out of my own fears and out of my own lack of empowerment, because something had happened that had told me I wouldn't have to do that, and I still did. And it was just unnecessarily me wasting energy and separating myself from what is meant for me. But you have to experience those moments. Like, you gotta take it with stride. Like, do things, make mistakes, and just see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not limited to your... Sometimes your flow requires you to be a bit uncomfortable or to do something that makes you feel like, what the fuck? Why am I here again? So we got entitled as fuck to you. Pour into your self-expression. Oh, the cards is coming out. Some shadow work is needed. Set your intentions. Spiritual abundance. A need to prepare. Damn. New beginnings. So, new beginning. A pleasant surprise. Something so interesting. Feels person of sign. Obsessing over it. How many of these cards am I gonna pull? I'm gonna pull these. I remember, yo, I don't know what's like, I'm just in such a grateful space because I just had like this moment flashback of me sitting in my room in my mother's house. Like, a house for me that has just a lot of painful memories. Sitting in my mother's house in my room that I had at some point. This was 2022. I'm seeing it real clear, and I feel like this is going to make sense with whatever I'm about to say for the reading. But it was 2022, and I was sitting in my room. I had fully decorated my room by that point. I had done that in 2021. Or 2020, 2020, 21, 21, whatever. No, it was 2021 because I was working at Home Depot by the end of whatever. Anyways, listen, everything happens for a reason. I realized I ended up working at Home Depot so I could decorate my room. God is never off. You know what I'm saying? Divine intellect is amazing. God sees all before it even happens. This is amazing. There's a flow to this. And there's things that we manifest in moments we don't even think we manifest in. So 2022, in my spiritual journey, I had finally started with cards. And I didn't make my own cards yet. I think by that point I had these cards. Okay, so now I'm seeing different moments. I had gotten my cards in 2022. There's a moment that I had made my cards. I was unemployed as fuck. So there was a lot of things very wrong at that time. I was super unemployed, broke. I was broke, unemployed, living at my mom's house, miserable. Well, I wasn't miserable. I've always been able to find some type of peace in chaotic situations. But yeah, I had gone to the 99 cent store. I made my cards. And then I'm seeing this exact moment where I was putting cards on the table because I was doing a reading. And I had started doing readings. And I'm in a space now where I'm just in a completely different space in my life. It's 2024. I'm putting my cards down that I made. These are handmade cards because I made handmade cards then. And I'm sitting in my room. But I'm in a whole new state, living in a space I'm on a lease on, with a job that's like, I'm living pretty good. And I can feel upset and complain, but life has been really good to me as much as I have things I still want. But this is work related. Like, I want to do this more. I do. I want to be able to do this and have it feel more rewarding to me, but it's rewarding to be able to do this. I had even said it before I moved here. I had wrote down that I'm going to make videos of me doing readings. And look at me right now, 2024, sitting down a year in of doing YouTube videos. There's a perfect timing to everything. And I am just so full of gratitude. I'm so full of gratitude today. It's just, wow. Master manifester. I'm so full of gratitude. Self-belief needed. And also, I say that to say, like, yo, you will feel disempowered, but there's so many times before that you have wanted something, prayed for something, and walked right into it without like unexpecting it, right? So that's what I was saying with the trust issues. I be having trust issues in certain areas in my life, but in other areas, I have went through the motions. I have found myself in a space that I never thought at some point in my life, I never thought I was going to be here. So I'm here. So there's so much more that I don't even expect. And that's someone's going to relate to that. Misery loves company. Wants to play with your heart. Okay. So we just gonna go ahead and read the cards. Ooh. Okay. This goes up right. 10 of Pentacles. It was like sideways. So I was like, but it was upright. Then we got the Magician reverse. And then we got, and I kind of feel an energy that, entitled as fuck to you. Pour into self-expression. Some shadow work needed. Set your intentions. Master manifester. Spiritual abundance, self-belief needed, a need to prepare. 10 of Pentacles. Entitled as fuck to you, set intentions, master manifester. There is nothing, like it's just everything is a matter of timing. If you set your intentions, it happens within a matter of timing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it happens within a perfect plan. You just gotta allow things to happen. And you have to trust. Trust is a huge theme. You have to trust. You have to trust that things will happen in the perfect timing. And everything that is happening right now is preparing you for something new. Everything's preparing you. I feel happy. I just feel happy. I just feel like something good is happening. And this energy is making me feel good. It's making me feel really good. Some shadow work needed, self-belief needed. Like, you need to work on the aspects of you that don't believe that you're capable of something specific. Like, there's something specific that you want and you keep making different trade-offs. Focus on the ultimate goal, and things is working out so that you can focus on that ultimate goal that you have. New beginning, losing sleep over it, a pleasant surprise, sending spiritual attacks, person of sign. What signs are on the table? We got Taurus, we got Capricorn, we have, this isn't a sign, but it's a planet. It's Saturn. Is it Saturn? It looked like that's Saturn. So yeah, new beginning, losing sleep over it, a pleasant surprise, sending spiritual attacks, person of sign, maybe a damn, I almost said Scorpio, but maybe a Capricorn or a Taurus. And I know Scorpio's the sister sign of a Taurus, and it's upright, so maybe that's relevant in the reading somewhere. But yeah, something new is about to happen. Something new is about to happen. And we got the Magician in reverse because someone frustrated with their spiritual attacks. Somebody's doing something they should not have done. I don't know. Losing sleep over it. A pleasant surprise. Sending spiritual attacks. And sometimes, again, spiritual attacks can just be the evil eye. Somebody looking at you real crazy or looking at what you got going on real fucking crazy. A need to prepare. They need to prepare for that backlash. I don't know. We don't want to be negative because, again, I really like this energy, but we got to read it for what it is. Someone's losing sleep over a new beginning that you may have. Maybe you're calling in a new beginning. Obsessing over it. Misery loves company. Someone sees your worth, wants to play your heart. This is work related. I got the energy of a clout chaser. obsessing over it. Someone may see growth coming for you too. Maybe you will be growing in regards to the path that you've chosen, or you're going to excel at the path that you've chosen, and somebody sees that and has been working overtime to make you feel like you are not the person that you think that you are, or that you are. Because misery loves company. So there's an energy overall. There's an energy that has been working to make you feel disempowered. So we got the Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Like somebody who has to prepare because they are. Damn, I had a dream too. Hold on. What's the dream? So the dream, I was in an attic and I was talking to somebody. And I was basically telling them about this thing that I think that I am, or I say that I am, which is the narcissist. Because I have a way of demasking people, and they fight me on it, and they do really bad things or really fucked up things fighting me on it because they don't want to see themselves. This is my goal. This is my life. Like, I read people, I expose things. Like, so like I can see through people before they even realize I've saw through them, and I kind of play along because I want to see what you're capable of when you think you get away with it. And people get themselves into really big holes with me because there's a point you will realize I know everything and maybe more. And I'm still going to be generous to you. I'm still going to be a fair person, not kind. I don't want to overgive, but I'm not going to meet your energy with what it is or what you give me. Like, I'm just going to. Honestly, I realized what is a mirror to a toxic person, or a mirror to a narcissist, is silence. They don't know what to do with it because they're used to noise. They need noise. And then they dig themselves into holes. And yeah. But there's always a turn of the wind when they do that. You know, I've done this enough times to know that, or trust that I'm going to be okay because of the ways that I have maneuvered it. So whenever it comes again, I just be like, this is a lesson. It is what it is. We both learning from each other. But yeah, maybe you're finally in that space where you're about to receive. Very passionate about this. Have faith. Self-forgiveness is key. You lying to yourself, a manifestation is coming. So you have to be a lot more trusting that everything is working out. You may be in a situation where, because I'm telling it from more of a been here, done that kind of perspective, but talking to you, if you're somebody who is on your journey and you're in the space where you are learning to trust yourself, or you are seeing more of yourself and you are healing more of yourself, everything happens with reason. And you have to have faith that the version of you that you are right now, a version of you later, is going to be grateful for. And God never misses on timing. Everything around you is irrelevant. Everything around you is irrelevant. Because everything is happening to teach you and to help you go within and to understand where you have power, empowerment. Empowerment comes from within. It's not something you gain from other people. It's not something that you give to other people. It's something that you have. It has nothing to do with other people. And sometimes you end up in situations where people think they have a lot more power over you. Keep protecting yourself. One, keep protecting yourself. Do what you need to do to protect yourself. And understand that everything is moving within your favor. I want to pull one tarot card before I wrap. Ooh. The Four of Pentacles. Holding on to stinginess. So that's on top of the Six of Pentacles reversed. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, which is not okay. Lack of money, poor financial control. Like, everything redirects you back in, for better or for worse. Like, you need to go within yourself. If you're not meeting the expectation of the situation to go within yourself, it will teach you. And it will continue to teach you until it teaches you. And sometimes that deep trigger is necessary in order for you to fully understand the lesson that life has been trying to teach. Release resentments about money. And for a need to prepare, you might have to hold tight. If something happens, you have to just hold on tight. Like, just hold tight. Everything will work itself out. Okay. So that was Sam's Sentient Sessions. Session to George. Thank you for being here.